This is a redo video of my Breitling Avenger Seawolf. I really love this watch. It's just totally different from any other that I've ever owned. The first thing that's noticeable about it, apart from its huge size, is the weight. This thing is heavy. It is a serious dive watch, 10,000 feet rated water resistance. However, I will never use it for diving. It will never go in the sea. It's purely a statement watch for me. I chose the rubber clasp for this one. I think it offsets well with the yellow. Although, to be honest, it's not very comfortable. With the weight of this watch, it's very top heavy on the wrist, and after wearing it for an hour or two, to be honest, I can't wait to take it off. It's not the most comfortable watch I own. Amazing bezel. Absolutely no free play whatsoever. It's what you'd expect of a quality dive watch. The luminosity is also very, very good. Incredibly bright and does last for quite a while. The helium escape valve on the side, again, something that I'll never use, but it's there, and I prefer it to the Omegas where they've got like a second crown. I do not like that design on the Omegas. The Breitling wings are white gold. I'm not sure about the hour markers. Not sure if they're gold or not, but I do know that the wings are. Some nice details like the screws on the bezel. Really like the clasp on this. It's solid. You're not going to knock one of these off easily. It's all fully milled. This is probably a bit big for me. You'd need to be a big dude to pull one of these off because they're just huge. But I don't really care that it's big. I'm going to wear it anyway. I think the whole point of it is to be big and look big and easily be readable. But sometimes I want people to notice my watch as part of what I'm wearing, and this is the watch that does that for me. No one's going to miss this on your wrist, but you're not going to get a cuff sleeve over it under any circumstances. Now the value of these is actually going up. I'm guessing today it's probably at least $5,000 watch. I did manage to get this used for quite a bit less. There is some damage on it. There's some scratches on the case here, but that could easily be polished out. Very difficult to notice, although there is a, I don't know if it's a dent or some material has been worn away from the edge here. So it does need a new bezel really. But I don't mind these minor flaws. I mean, I wear this thing, it's going to get scratched, it's going to get dinged. Especially such a chunky watch as this, you're going to hit things with it, no matter how careful you are. And if I do ever get it serviced, which I'm sure I will do one day, I probably will ask them to replace the bezel. Although I think they're close to $700, so maybe I'll think about that closer to the time. Luminescent pip. Again, another dive feature that I won't be using. And I love the grenade style crown. The movement is so tight and smooth in this watch. Whenever I change the time or wind it, it's quite satisfying. It's just so smooth. And the case is so thick that if you hold it to your ear, you can't hear any kind of clockwork noises. It's silent pretty much. I believe these are incompressible when they do the leak test on them. When they do service them, they basically have to set the machines up to incompressible settings. I'd recommend this watch. It's definitely not a daily wearer. It's not comfortable enough. If you want a statement piece, then for me this is right up there. It's very noticeable. It's very in your face. And I think it's quite a modern design as well. Thanks for watching.